You don't need a news degree to become a media powerhouse. The biggest news influencer on TikTok is actually Dylan Page, who started TikToking reportedly in 2020 and has amassed a whopping 16 million viewers on his TikTok alone. Of course, this is very threatening to the corporate news. They had him on like it was going to be a great interview, and they made a hit piece out of him, trying to take him down and discourage their boomer audience from going to TikTok for the news, which a ton of people are. Watch Dylan dissect the narrative spin here.
ITV News reached out to me and asked the question, why are people moving away from legacy news and towards creators on social media? And what's crazy is that they were so friendly. They complimented my work, were super positive, and the woman who interviewed me honestly couldn't be nicer. So to my genuine surprise, the piece that aired on the 10 o'clock news was so different to our conversation. Ironically, they answered their own question. And buckle up, because this shit just gets wild. So as soon as we open, the first sentence is straight bullets.
Now, the fact that you're watching tonight's news at 10 helps confirm TV news is the most important news source for British adults.
Well, that was mildly aggressive. And then, before you even have a chance to listen to the report, she quickly links TikTok to China and almost sarcastically says,
TikTok, owned by a Chinese company, of course, that insisted it isn't linked to that country's communist rulers.
And now, with the framing complete, enjoy our fair and unbiased report. So jumping into where I'm introed, and this is so subtle, but God, it's powerful. They say teenagers get their news from TikTok more than anywhere else. And yet Dylan Page is a one-man band reporting to the masses from his flat in Devon. I mean, to make it sound like in between reporting news, I'm cooking up meth in my crack den. I do not live in a flat. I live in a very nice 3-bedroom house. And instead of making it feel like it's a dangerous thing that I'm doing all of this by myself, how about we don't treat viewers like they're stupid? And that if 250 million people choose to watch my videos every month, let's celebrate the fact that many people have become interested in the news, and that it's being done by a one-man band.
Government leaders are catching wind of the power of news influencers. Dylan Page was invited to NATO's summit in Washington and most recently a World Government Summit in Dubai. Government leaders want to be in the good graces of these singular news influencers who are amassing millions of followers. I've been doing independent news successfully, making 6 figures since I went independent in 2021. This is a very lucrative business on top of the great influence you have, and you get the freedom to tell the news straight up, not controlled by the corporation. So if you want to learn how to do this from me, I created the first ever news influencer course. Comment news or DM me news, and I will send you the direct link to check out the course and see if the 12-week program getting taught by me on how to be a news influencer is right for you.